So your students are behaving, eh? Really got over her rejection, okay?
Yeah, she just dropped and said that she would go for artist loan instead.
Oh, no, my heart weeps. Apparently, I'm interchangeable with this loan.
Never, honey. Never with a loan. Sometimes working at the school makes me feel like I never want to see another textbook again.
Well, yeah, but I think it's pretty good revision, really. You know, I'm constantly reminded of first year things I've already forgotten. And hey, tell me, do all your students completely adore you already?
I mean, Tony Pye can be a bit of a pain. I really admire his ability to come up with new ways to be sexist and obnoxious every single day.
Listen, I don't want to sound condescending, but I'm a bit worried about you. Because, let's face it, you're facing an hour of straight up abuse from this kid once a week. And for what? To teach him stuff he already knows but chooses to ignore just because he thinks he's better than you?
I can handle it.
Well, yeah, but just because you can, it doesn't mean you should.
You ask me why, and my answer is because the kid is smart. I can tell by the way he thinks, the things that he says, that someday he will be something great.
But still, him being smart doesn't mean he's not evil.
Nobody is evil, Gilbert.
He's a pie.
And on the flip side, there's Paul and Barbara. They are so lovely.
Yeah, you and Paul seem to be getting along pretty well.
Are you kidding? Paul Irving is like my favorite human in the world. Getting to know him is like an adventure in an enchanted forest. I can just tell that he will be a great writer someday. And to top it off, he's so cute.
Cute, you say?
Adorable. Seems adorable. And there are certain things that he kind of gets that no one else does. You know, the non-existent mother, the imagination. So it's really cool. So how's your job?
Well, one of the parents ran up to me in the parking lot, angrily saying that he doesn't approve my methods.
Okay, what does that mean?
I have no idea. He ran off before I could ask him. But, you know, you can't always please everyone, right?
I guess.
Well, yeah, and how's Limerick's over?
Please don't. I had a conversation with him about why acting black is problematic, and I don't think he understood any of it. I mean, he did promise me that he wouldn't do it around me, so I'll take what I can get. But now his mother has decided that it is somehow my job to get him into I Believe.
But you'll be in college when he applies.
I know. Tell that to her and I'll buy you a donut.
Oh yeah, speaking of college, did you pick a major yet?
No, I sort of figured that I need to get in first.
Yes, if you don't think about it, because I'm sure you have some kind of like a lucid plan on which subjects to take, in which order.
No, I don't. I mean, sure I think about it, but I haven't decided anything.
Yeah, I've decided I want to be a doctor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was lying in my bed the other night thinking about how I had this ability to school myself and to get an education. And I want further than this. I want to take that and use it to help those who don't have the option to do what I do. I want to fight disease, I want to fight the pain, I want to fight ignorance. And you know, just give back, give something back to the world that has given me so much.
I think I would like to bring some beauty. I mean, I wish I could say that I was the type to be a diplomat or a lawyer or a doctor because their contribution seems so much more concrete, but I think there's a lot of good to be done through culture as well. And if I can just bring some joy or happiness to one person's life, I feel like I've succeeded.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's a dream you'll already achieve.
Hand me that book over there, love.
You know, sometimes you talk to me like I'm your son instead of a very best friend.
Excuse me, Gil. Love. First of all, remember Diana Barry? Second of all, your wild soul needs mothering.
my wild soul, or listen, sweetheart, I'm not the one that climbed on a bloody roof just because I was dared to.
I was simply sticking up for one of my own. That's what good mothers do.
So you like children then?
Sure. I used to take care of them a lot back in the day.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I sometimes forget you existed before that fateful day when you smacked me with an iPad.
You can't just erase my tragic backstory.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you just fit here so well. It sometimes feels like you always were here. And for me, I wasn't here to witness your arrival. And I just sort of got home and you just were here.
Okay. You know that things still exist when you don't look at them. And also, there are billions of people in the world that you will never meet, but they're still existent. And that guy in the mirror in the morning, that's you.
Alright, stop making fun of me.
Yeah, because you never make fun of me.
But anyways, being forced to take care of children doesn't equal liking them.
Yeah, you're right there. But I do like them. And they usually like me back, which helps. And there's just something about a child's mind when it learns to live and to wonder and to be a human that is just magical.
You mean they're like galaxies?
Precisely. Besides, I might have to dig up those nursing skills soon anyway.
Oh.
I mean, there's a pair of twins in Marilla's family and their mother is really ill, so they'll be staying with us for a while until she feels better, or at least until their uncle can pick them up.
Okay, and when's this?
Next week or the week after that, I'm not really sure, but we need to reschedule the Tarantino marathon.
What? What's this? Are you scared of violence?
Well, I'm not looking forward to it, but I do genuinely need to help Marilla out. I mean, we need to clear up room for 2 other kids.
Alright, we'll reschedule, but just so you know, the real genius of the movies, it's not in the violence. I swear you'll love Django.
Not if I puke because of it.
You won't. Can you read this for me?
Yeah, sure.
So what do you think?
Well, your analysis of this one female character is kind of one-sided.
How so?
I mean, you're basically calling her a hideous bitch.
I would never. She just stole another girl's fiancé. That's not okay.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not saying it's fine at all, but I mean, well, in saying that somebody stole a human being, you're kind of ripping the guy from responsibility, which is kind of sexist. And also, for the sake of the well-roundedness of your essay, you should take in account that she didn't do it just because she could, but because they fell in love and couldn't help it. I mean, that doesn't excuse the cheating, obviously, but what I'm saying is you can't ignore the feelings and the pursuit for happiness as motives. You have to take everything in account, or you'll never be first in English.
Yeah, I'll never be first in English since you're in my class. Yeah, alright, I need to get going. I promised to see Moody tonight.
That's fine. I should probably be helping Marilla with dinner right now.
Oh, do you need a ride?
Yeah, let me just pack up.
Sure.